Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we're here for Clone Wars Season 1, Episode 22. Jumping around, following the chronological order. Yes, the last episode I watched was Season 3, Episode 8, just so you guys are aware. I'm trying to keep you guys up to date, but hopefully my playlist should be in order as well. But yeah, chronological order has us jumping around a lot recently. We're going back to Episode 22, which last episode seemed to leave off on, like, Bane having a new job and everything with, potentially getting Zero out of jail or taking care of him so he doesn't like reveal secrets or whatever. So I'm curious how season 1 episode 22 ties into all that because it fits in here. So I'm really curious. I talked about that a bit in the discussion of last episode. So but yeah, Bane's back. Really cool to see him again. He has a really nice design, even though he's very proficient in what he does, so he's usually causes a big headache for our main characters. It's still fun to see him because he's just so cool. I love like the Western style design and all that of his outfit. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into it, shall we? We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Right when I hit 1, I think I paused a little longer than I normally do, because right when that happened, the play button went away. So I had to, like, move my mouse and then do it. A secret shared is a trust formed. I said that late, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, this would be a little confusing then. I wonder where it's gonna go. It's so crazy that we see this in episode 22, and then we see why he's here in season 3, episode 8. Damn. Oh. Her again. What was her name? Damn it. We just had something with her, didn't we? What happened to her after her assassination attempts? Did she just get away? Unless this is before. But I thought we were watching chronological order, so this should be after the assassination attempt, right? On Padme. Maybe she got away. I can't remember. My memory sucks, so I apologize. Or a thing. There we go. Hold my rod, girl. Kissy kissy. Just a lightsaber turns on. Pew. Oh. Sorry. What? Bubble Bane. His voice. No, no, under the desk. Is he not gonna have his lightsaber now? She has to take it. And they're just... Oh, okay. Oh, man. Unfortunate. Jeez. Brutal. Well, Padme's there too. Well, you're dead. A bunch of armed people come in and you're just gonna walk away like a fool. Pretend like they're not gonna do anything. Yeah, he's after Zero. Well... Yeah, he doesn't even know yet. I'm the captain. Damn. No shit. God damn it, Padme. Why'd you look up? Damn it. Oh, I thought she was better than this. Yep. It is your life, so now your life is forfeit. Bad guys never look up. Maybe he's not up. Oh. I'm just gonna go hide over here again. Fortunately, not all the doors are shut during a lockdown, huh? Breaking his communicator? Oh, he's using... Oh. Local communication. Or like just communicating from within the building. He just keeps ninja vanishing. Nice. It's a good distance of a Jedi mind trick, I feel like. Sneaky beaky. Nice. Oh, shit, not nice. I guess it would be pretty hard to tear apart a droid with your bare hands. Oh, well. They can't shoot anymore, right? He's a little smart. Oopsie. You gotta lock it. Trying to hide her relationship. I wonder how he's really feeling about this. Oh, this time he gets stuck. Oh. Oh, Aura, yep. Damn. Jeez. Oh my god. Just the tag team. That's not good. See, this is the problem with villains. Should have shot him in the face. But now if he goes to Bane, he's going to be closer to Padme and get his lightsaber. Probably. Very intense music. Excuse me, too, for the yawn. I guess he's in cuffs. Alright. His voice. What are the parting gifts? Bombs? Just so they can't be chased. Give them like a distraction. I was saying before, I really wonder what Palpatine's thinking about this. Because it seems like this is a Hutt thing. I don't think this has anything to do with the Separatists. Ugh. The way Zero talks, so funny. Oh, it's not bombs. Oh, okay. They are bombs. They're just... Okay. Jeez. You didn't have to break my window, they're gone. Oh, well. Look at that squad shot of them. Can they remotely detonate it too? So funny how easy that was. You win, bounty hunter. It's just like, you didn't get away with this, I told you! But we're gonna blow it up. Okay, you win. Can Anakin just jump over the lasers and get out? Go disarm them, maybe? Is he just gonna surf it? What a badass. Who needs seats? Oh. We're going down a floor. So dramatic. Nope. Jeez. Yep, good thing they didn't stay there. Oh my god! Look how hot that is, and he's just touching it with his bare hands! It's like molten red hot, and the guy's just like, mmm. Yeah, I don't have any money, I just got out of prison. Alright, obviously gonna take him somewhere to get this money, but... that is it, guys, for episode 22 of Season 1. Yeah, really interesting that we just kind of, like, have... yeah, that's really weird. So they had it so in the finale of Season 1, they break Zero out, and then Season 3, Episode 8, they build up to when he goes and breaks Zero out. I have a feeling that would have confused me. If I was watching this just in order, when I got to Season 3, Episode 8, I would have already seen him be broken out, but it would have been like an entire season gap and some, and I would have been like, wait, didn't we already do this? Didn't we already break him out like a long time ago? And I would have been really confused at how like the timeline lined up. So, but I do want to check one thing just because my memory is really bad, and I wanted to see, what was it? Ahsoka's Visions 3x7. I wanted to go back to Season 3, Episode 7. And I want to see what happens to Aura Singh at the end of the episode. Because for some reason, I thought I remember her being in a situation that she couldn't really get out of. Yeah, they have her in custody with Padme coming off of all this. So I wonder, either it's another person of her race that looks exactly like her, or she broke out somehow. So I'm kind of curious about that, because this is supposed to be chronological order, right? So in episode 7, she gets captured, and then Bane goes and does all his stuff in episode 8, and then chronologically we have Bane going and taking that job from the Hutts, which should have been after this assassin episode, I think. So, I don't know. Let me know, guys. I feel like that's the only unexplained thing, is how Aura got out of prison. So, anyway. Regardless, I mean, it's not a big deal, right? Because this is, yeah, the chronological episode order. And 3x7, I didn't make a mistake, right? Yeah, 3x7 is a bit earlier than this one, so... Unless I missed her getting out somewhere, if there was like a brief shot in one of the other episodes we watched of her getting out, I don't know. I mean, with my memory being as bad as it is, I guess that's always a possibility, so... But yeah, okay, I was just wondering. Either way, yeah, I liked that episode. It was, you know, obviously continuing off where we left off with Bane going after Zero, and once again, Bane has pretty flawless plans for the most part. Granted, it worked out in his... I mean, it would have been really... Like, his plan would have went well if Anakin was never there, right? But Anakin being there threw a wrench in it. But Anakin just happening to give up his lightsaber in the beginning and not having it through the whole episode was also really convenient. So it was like, bad luck Anakin was there, but good luck that he didn't have his lightsaber on him. Because I feel like those two guys that ended up assisting in capturing him wouldn't have been there. So I think this would have went really poorly for Bane if Anakin had his lightsaber. I mean, maybe not. We've seen him deal with Jedi before and stuff like that, so maybe he had some kind of contingency that maybe could have worked, but yeah. I like how, in a way, not to, like, bring... I don't know, maybe I shouldn't even say it. Fuck it, I'll say it now. Now that I brought it up, just so you guys aren't curious. Not trying to sound, like, sexist or anything, but you know how usually it's, like, the women in relationships that are like, you work too much, let's, like, you need to take some time off for us and we need to go do things. I like how in this situation it's kind of Anakin being that way, where she's like, I have stuff to do, and he's like, come on, let's go take this vacation, we gotta do stuff, like, for us and all that. It was just a really, really funny seeing, like, the twist on that, because I feel like in a lot of media it's the woman that is the one that's doing that, and then the man is like, no, I've got to work, I'm busy, you know, and then she has to, like, force him to go, essentially. But not that I feel like that should be the way. It's just like a stereotype, right? Not saying that it should be that way or anything. I think just better communication within relationships is important, regardless of which gender you are in the relationship. Trying to open communication and everything is key. But anyway, aside from that, yeah, I mean, just very successful with his plan. He got Zero out. They got away for now. I wonder, I mean, I think I accidentally saw an episode title that said, like, Hunt for Zero or something like that, so it seems like we are going to try to get him back. So I wonder how that's going to go. Is this just going to be an L for our side, or are we going to eventually get him back and it'll be all good? Will the Hutts potentially kill him? If, like, because they have, like, Zero has information that they don't want getting out, so they broke him out. But if they're in a situation where they're not able to break him out, would they just kill him, or would they not? I'm curious about how that could go, right? So I like the sneaky beaky. Once again, reminds me of, like, video game stuff where you have, like, a level where you can't fight through and you just have to, like, sneak your way through, seeing him just, like, turn corners and poof and all that. It was fun. I do feel like he could have used the Force a little bit more. Like, he had, like, vases and everything that he could have used to his advantage. I feel like they were really just trying to depower Anakin in this situation, so that way it can go according to how they wanted to write the story. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like he could have used... I mean, we've seen them throw people before, so couldn't he just taken that, like, droid that he spent way too long fighting and just, like, tossed him around, you know? Just, like, smacked him against the ceiling and the floor a couple times? I don't know. I feel like we've seen them, like, fling people very, very often, or just, like... it was just one of those things where sometimes I feel like they use the Force a lot in order to win their fights, and then sometimes I feel like they just completely avoid using it. Like what I think the only Force thing he did was the mind trick, right? Is that all we saw him do? Granted, he was trying to be quiet, so if he did start smashing him around, granted, he ended up making noise and drawing the guy's attention anyway, but I guess he was trying to be quiet, which might be why he didn't just fling things around, right? So I guess I could see that. But he ended up making a ton of noise trying to beat the shit out of the droid regardless. Like, he was, like, bashing his head into the, like, ground, and it made, like, a ton of noise, so... I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, what was this episode called? Hostage Crisis. That seems right. Anyway, Bane, always fun. I don't really think I have much more to talk about. Like, I've kind of touched on most of the stuff, and I just feel like it's been a really short discussion, and I feel bad for that. But it was kind of just like breaking in. I mean, I could go into more detail about his plan, but we all kind of just watched it. So, like, the plan was good. The fight between Anakin and Padme I touched on. I guess I could go into more about Palpatine. I mentioned it briefly during the episode, but I'm really curious about what was going on in Palpatine's head with that, because it's something that he didn't orchestrate, and I'm sure that's somewhat, like, I wouldn't say it's extremely rare for him, but I just wonder what his thoughts were on this. Like, was it just another day and he didn't care because he's, like, a big schemer and this is just a small hiccup, and he doesn't really necessarily, like, care all that much about the council anyway, so even if they all blow up, then who cares? Or did he find this, like, a big hindrance? Did he not want this to happen? Like, I wonder where his mind's at in this situation. So it's one of those things where I know it's supposed to be a secret to even the audience at this point if you were to watch the entire series in chronological order, so they probably don't want to give too many obvious hints, but there is part of me that wishes we could get a little bit more inside Palpatine's head and just get, like, a gauge on what he's thinking in this situation. And, like, is he the type of person that gets really upset when he's not in control of the nefarious things going on? And would he, like, want to try to take it out on them later on, or is he not that kind of villain and stuff like that? But yeah, because it's supposed to be a secret at this point to even the audience, I think we, assuming you're watching in chronological order, right? Obviously, release order, everyone knows by now. But yeah, so anyway. Yeah, I think that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more as well. You can get 2 episodes ahead on there. Links in the description below should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.